All right, time for some cold, hard truth, fellas. Some cold, hard truth. So, the last couple videos I had, I'm gonna try to keep this as short as I can without going too long. But if it goes long, oh well. But the last two videos I had, kind of ruffled feathers a little bit. And the reason they ruffled feathers is because 90 to 95% of you guys who are watching these videos, or 90 to 95% of the guys that's walking around, period, are beta males. Now that's not a shot at beta males. They're just being truthful. Now I know every guy that got balls between their legs, and hair on their chest and hair on their face thinks they're an alpha male. It don't matter if the guy's 5'3" and work at McDonald's, he thinks he's a fucking alpha male. And even though he haven't had sex in 5 years, everybody wants to classify themselves as a fucking alpha male. That simply is not the case. Now, the last video I made was how to get money out of women. All right, first of all, the guy who asked me that, or guys who used that video, which is only going to be a small select few, by the way, is more alpha than some of you would ever dream to be. That guy, the guy who's trying to get money from women. All right. Now, he's not an all-around alpha, because all-around alpha has his own money and has a lot of sex with women. But this guy wants to know how to get money from women. So what does that tell me, him asking me that? Well, this simply means this, guys. He's putting more value on his non-sexual attention than you are. All right? So let me explain. This is the trade, guys. A guy gives a woman his non-sexual attention for a woman's sexual attention. That's the fucking trade. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys' non-sexual attention has no value. It has no fucking value. That's why women insist you take them out to nice restaurants, concerts, and all this and that shit, or financial stability to spend time with you, to have sex with you. Because you, the person you are, is just not good enough. Your sex appeal is just not good enough. When I say sex appeal, I'm not just talking about look. I'm talking about charisma, your personality, your body, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself. The whole package is your sex appeal. A woman does not put enough value on your sex appeal and the person who you are to give you an even trade. All right? So that's not good enough. So she essentially says, you need more. All right? You need more. So if you are watching two teams in the basketball league try to make a trade, and one team feels like, okay, I'm giving you more than you giving me, you need to ante up a little bit more. You need to give me another draft pick or something, because that's not an even trade. All right. So for you guys out there that have to take one of the women to dinners, offer financial stability for a woman to get with you, essentially what she's saying is my sexual availability is worth more than your non-sexual attention. That's essentially what she's saying. The guy that asked me that question, or the guys who are asking me that, is saying the opposite. They're essentially saying, not only am I not gonna pay for your sexual attention, you should pay for my non-sexual attention. Did you guys get that? Let me repeat that again, because that's some arrogant ass shit right there, what I just said. A mitigating gall of a man thinking to himself, not only am I not gonna pay for your sexual attention, you should pay me for my non-sexual attention. Now, unfortunately, 95% of you guys out there would never have this fucking problem. This is only applying to a select few guys that have the sex appeal to actually have the audacity to get money from women. A lot of you can't even get sex from women. I'm talking about can't even get sex. And let me tell you something. For all you guys out there that say, well, I know this guy and he got this, he make this amount of money, he still can't get laid. What does that tell you? He still can't get laid, even though he has all that financial stability. that means that his sex appeal, and when I say sex appeal, I'm not just talking about the physical. I'm talking about the way he carry himself, his charisma, his personality. A woman is saying that's still not good enough. Your sex appeal is so fucking low. I need more than your financial stability. It's still not an even trade. That's why you see guys who have money and they still can't get laid, because their sex appeal is still so low. The woman still says, I need more. You need more for me to sleep with you. Even though you make $1 million a year, even though you got a big old house, even though you got 10 cars, I still need more to sleep with you. Your sex appeal is that fucking low. Your charisma is that fucking pathetic. That is not enough. So when you see a guy that says he want to know how to get money out of women, just understand that this is a true, pure alpha male. Not an all-around alpha. But he is essentially saying women should pay me for my non-sexual attention. I hope and pray and wish that all you guys could have that. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys would never have this issue, because most of you out there are just barely can get laid. Now, the reason why I told you guys to get on your purpose was because I recognize this. This is where I differ from a lot of dating coaches. A lot of dating coaches tell you guys money and looks and all this stuff and getting your shit together don't matter. And this is why I differ with them on them, and this is why I told you guys to get on your purpose. Because they seem to think that most of you guys are fucking alpha males. And it's just not true. Most of you guys, 90 to 95% of you guys are gonna die beta males. That means that you have to offer a woman financial gain to sleep with you or to be with you. That's the bottom line. So when those dating coaches were saying that, that's why I was getting upset, because they think that just because they can do it, everybody can do it. And that's simply not true. Everybody cannot play in the NBA. Everybody does not have the skill or the athletic ability to play in the NBA. Everybody can't be a fucking astronaut. All right? Everybody can't be a singer or a rapper. You could want to do it, but you don't have the God-given talents to do it. Guys who have a lot of charisma, a lot of that is just genetics. They was born with that charisma. And for you guys that are wondering, like guys are born with this, just think back to when you was in school, how some guys, even when you was young, like 6, 7, 8, think about how some people just make friends easy because they have charisma, and some people can't. Okay, with women, it's a different type of charisma, but still, it is charisma. All right? So making friends is one type of charisma because it takes charisma to make friends. But that's a different type of charisma than to sleep with women. Those are two different type of charismas. But those are charisma. Some people can't make friends for shit. All right? So the point of me saying that is, do I believe some of these dating coaches could sleep with a lot of women, flat broke, living with their mama? Oh, hell yeah. A lot of them can. I never doubt that. The thing where I get on to them about and why I differ with them on is that that's not going to be 90 to 95% of y'all fate. A lot of y'all are pure beta males, and this is no knock on y'all. Everybody can't be a fucking alpha male. Everybody can't be a sweet talking ladies man. That's just the way the world works, guys. Everybody can't be that. It's some guys, listen, on visitation day, it's guys down there doing life sentences, 10 years, 20 years. They got women that still coming down there to see them after all this long time. All right? They've been down there 10 years and their wife or girlfriend still come seeing them. Because those guys have some attachment to the women, have attachment to those guys because those guys have charm and charisma. Because if a guy's in jail, obviously he can't offer you no financial stability. So you must like his charisma. You must like the person he really is, because it ain't nothing he could do for you in jail but sweet talk you and write nice, sweet love letters. What can he do for you? But a lot of you guys, if you lose your job or you just get your hours cut, your woman gone. Why? Because her love to you was contingent on what you could do for her. All right? That's why she's gone. All right? Because she never cared nothing about you. But the broke guy that she'll write letters in jail for 3, 4, 5 years and go see him every visitation day and put money on his books, she cares about him for the person he is, even though he can't do shit for her. All right? So that's what charm does for you. So listen, guys, the reason I told you guys to get on your purpose, because in reality, a lot of you, that's the only way you're going to be able to get women, is to improve your living situations, because you're beta males, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Stop thinking, oh, well, I'm a beta male, that's bad. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody can't be a fucking sweet talking ladies man. It's only going to be about 5% of the guys, maybe 10% of the guys that are fucking alpha males. Alpha males are guys that women will sleep with and trade straight up non-sexual attention for sexual attention. Straight up, an even trade. I don't have to buy you nothing, do nothing for you. Just the person I am, you'll swap your sexual attention for my non-sexual attention. The pimp, the max, the guys who are beyond that, they actually think that a woman should pay them for their non-sexual attention. You should pay me. I don't know if a lot of y'all seen the part of The Godfather. I think it was The Godfather 2, when Michael Corleone was talking to the Nevada senator, and the Nevada senator was telling him the price he was going to have to pay for the gaming license and all this and that and other. And then right when the Nevada senator was getting up to walk away, he said, you can have my offer now, senator, if you like. Here's my offer. Nothing. And then he proceeded to tell the senator, you should pay for the gaming license. Not only am I not going to pay for the gaming license, you should pay for the gaming license. That's essentially what that guy was saying to a woman. So not only am I not going to wine and dine you and all this other bullshit that these beta males going to do, you should pay me for the pleasure of spending time with me. The mitigating goal, guys, that is the ultimate swagger. That is the ultimate confidence. You can call it what you want. Just because he feels like a woman should pay him for his time doesn't mean he's broke. And I seen somebody in the comments say, well, this goes against what he was telling us about to get on our purpose. Yeah, because 95% of you, this is never going to be your reality. 95% of you, your reality is to get on your purpose, improve your living situations so you can attract a woman, because that's the only way you can attract a woman. For a select 5 to maybe 10% of guys, women will trade with them. They're straight up. No, nothing else extra. You don't need a car. You don't need a house. You don't need a great job. I'm going to trade you straight up sex for your non-sexual attention. It's only a select few guys who are ever going to have that problem. That's why I told you guys to get on your purpose and to improve your living situations. That's why. All right. So don't put down that guy, because he's more alpha than a lot of you will ever have to be. Listen, if you can't call a chick up, and I'm not talking about your girlfriend. Let's just hypothetically say if you're watching this, you're dating 2-3 women, right? And you can't call one of them up on Saturday and say, hey, come over, we're going to have some glass of wine, we're going to kick it in tonight. If the only way she wants to spend time with you is she got to get some kind of financial gain, that means you're taking her out to dinner, to a concert, whatever the case may be. If she can't just come over to your house and drink wine, you essentially are compensating her for her sexual attention. That's essentially what she's doing. She doesn't value your non-sexual attention enough to just come see you without you offering something, without you offering a big steak, without you offering concert tickets. She doesn't value your non-sexual attention enough to just trade it straight up. The alpha male can. Now, I encourage all you guys, any guy, to get your shit together. Anybody. The all-around alpha is usually a CEO or a boss. All right? That's me. All right? I do my own shit. I do everything. All my personal training, my security company, I'm the fucking boss. So I really don't care about getting no money out of women. I do good as is. So I don't need that shit. But for a guy that's sleeping with a lot of women and he decides, hey, these bitches ought to start paying me for my non-sexual attention. I hope and pray that all you guys one day be in that situation. That's a good situation to be in, because this guy not only feels like he shouldn't pay her for her time or compensate her for her time, she should compensate him for his time. That's an alpha male if I don't know what the fuck one is. That don't mean he broke. He can make $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. And he still feel like, man, a chick should pay me for my time. All right. So going back to my point about women have outsmarted men. This is one thing, women have outsmarted men. It's supposed to be an even trade, non-sexual attention for sexual attention. Somewhere along the line, women said, you know, this is not an even trade. I got the vagina. I should be compensated to have sex, even though I love sex too, just as much as the man. But I feel like he should pay me for my time. This is why I go back and I say, you know, I got to give women credit where they outsmart men. Because women love sex just as much as men, but yet they can make men pay for sex. So let's think about that for a second. Women love sex just as much as men. Just as much. But, you know, while I'm going to have sex, I think he should buy my dinner and maybe pay a light bill while he at it. And then I'm still going to get off. See how women just don't outsmart you? That's one reason why I came up with this channel, because I just got tired of the way women was manipulating shit to the way they want it. All right? Well, I'm least trying to get it to where every man can at least have an even trade, non-sexual attention for sexual attention. And not where you got to have a house, a car, nice saving account, 401k, and all this bullshit just to have women sleep with you. You should not have to need all that bullshit for a woman to sleep with you. Unfortunately, most of you, that's the reality. Without having financial stability, without having resources, you will not sleep with women. That's just the bottom line truth. Now, even for me, I was sleeping with chicks when I was in that Brooklyn basement. I was sleeping with a bunch of chicks then. But once I got my shit together, it skyrocketed. Once I got better at my game and my strategies, it skyrocketed some more. So the point of me saying that is, even if you're an alpha male and you're able to sleep with women easily, if you get your shit together and improve your game, it'll only skyrocket. All right? So back in those days, I was just using my looks. All right? Once I got in shape and shit, I was just using my looks. My game could have used a little bit more polishing, and I damn sure could have made more money. So I improved that, and now my choices are more. All right? So I encourage you, if you're watching this and you're an alpha male and you're like, dude, I sleep with a lot of chicks as is, I don't make shit. What I'm telling you is that if you improve your living situations, it'll go up even more. All right, so let's go to another aspect. Why women prefer the alphas over the beta. So alpha fucks, beta bucks. That's the old saying. So essentially, women like to fuck with alphas, even if they're in a relationship with a beta. It's because a woman can't even reveal her true freaky side with you fucking beta males. See, when she get with the alpha, she can do threesomes. She can get fucked in the ass. She can suck his dick and gargle his cum. And the alpha is not going to judge her because he knows women have this freaky side anyway. Most women can't reveal this side with betas because they know betas don't know no better, and they'll judge them. So a woman can only have sex with the beta male, but she fucks the alpha male. All right, and that's when I say fucks, that means she does all the freaky shit that she can't do with the fucking beta male, because the beta male is a judger. The beta male is the guy that thinks if a woman sleeps with me on the first date, she's a freak. When in actuality, most women at some point or another have slept with somebody on the first or second date. But if you do that with a fucking beta male, most women know that he'll think, oh, she's a freak. All women have done that at some point. Beta males just don't get it. Beta males just don't fucking get it. They watch these fucking TV shows and they see the woman making the guy wait 3 months. And if they run across a woman that sleep with them on the second or third date, they think she's a freak and she sleeps around with every fucking body. When in actuality, every woman, including your motherfucking mama, has fucked somebody on the first or second date. Most of them have at least fucked a few dudes on the first date. And usually that dude was an alpha. Women can tell when they're out with an alpha and they can just be free and fuck on the first or second date. And with you betas, they know they got to make you wait, because if they know they don't make you wait, you tend to judge them. So if you're going out with a woman and she making you wait, she's pegged you as a fucking beta male. And she figures that the only way she can get some respect out of you, even if she want to fuck you, even if she find you attractive, is to make you wait. All right, because she knows the way the way your mind thinks. She knows you have this thinking. I think I think Alan Roger Curry calls it the Donna Horde complex or whatever. I think that's what he called it. You know, don't quote me on it if I'm wrong, but I think Alan Roger Curry calls it the Donna Horde complex. You know, well, guys have this perception of women of being these nice girls, when in actuality women are freaky as fuck, but they can't do that around you because they know you judge them. All right, so you know, I don't want this video to go too long, so let me just say this, guys. That guy who asked me that question is actually more alpha than a lot of you would ever dream to fucking be. All right, he is. He's went beyond thinking that he should pay a woman for her sexual attention. He now thinks he has the nerve and a mitigating gall to think that a woman should pay me for my non-sexual attention. I think we all should applaud that motherfucker, to be quite honest with you. And to be quite honest with you, whoever came up with the rule that a man got to compensate a woman for her sexual attention. So I got to buy you, treat you this, and take you out to dinner date when we both are getting some out of sex. You see how women don't manipulate that situation? The alphas don't have to do that shit. The alphas take a bitch out to happy hour, buy a couple of drinks, and she value that motherfucker so much from just that one little get together that she'll go and fuck him. But you gotta climb through hoops and do all this other bullshit, entertain her, and do all these monkey tricks just to get a whiff of the pussy. All right? All right, I just wanted to clear that up, guys, and let you guys know that. Don't judge that man who asked about that shit. That was some trill shit, and I don't advocate no guys to need money from women. If guys want to do that. What I advocate is fuck these bitches to sleep and make your own fucking money. That's what I advocate. All right. But if you're a guy and you feel like you want to pimp these hoes and you feel like, hey, these bitches will pay you for your time, then do that shit. Do that shit. So for all you guys that thought that was a beta male tactic, that's actually more alpha. The fact that you need to have financial success to get a woman, that's as beta as it get, baby. That's as beta as it get. If you're broke right now and you have a hard time sleeping with women, you're a beta male. You're a beta male. Some of you have money, have jobs, and you still have a hard time getting laid. That's even worse. That's even worse. That's a woman saying, you got financial stability and I still don't want to sleep with you. That's even worse. That's even worse. That means that your sex appeal is in the dumpster. All right, so you have to work hard on improving your charisma, improving your sex appeal, improving your swagger. Because that's even worse. A lot of guys on here that are beta males, as soon as they improve their living situation, their sex is going to go up because, you know, women are value their non-sexual attention as long as they're offering financial stability. Some guys have financial stability and still can't get laid. All right. That's the point, guys. That's the point of this video. Getting a woman to pay you for your non-sexual attention, that's pimp shit to me. All right. Hope I cleared that shit up. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla back.